So, well, Gooseman, since you're here, I've actually, we've been talking about a bit early on, even though, man, someone's trying to knife me. Even though, we're probably gonna get this stream up instead of the actual video we did. There are a couple of questions I might be able to put in this new stream. First of all,
Yeah.
when I did the first look of the game was actually before March 25th when it was in closed beta. Now, soon after March 28th, there was the launch of the game itself, and you've added like headshots and everything, and you can blow your brains out with a sniper, which is awesome. Now, was this already in the works, or was this something that players wanted to see and check out? Did the players have anything to do with it?
You mean with the headshots and
yeah, well, the headshots and everything. Were there a couple of updates that players demanded, or are there up until now there's still a lot of things that you already had set up or planned?
Yeah, well, actually, for the most part, everything that has been added ever since we released and ever since we've been in beta has really been kind of just stuff that I kind of wanted to add after playing the game with people. Some of it was from player feedback, but I think for the most part it was just just from the general response I was getting from playing the game with other players.
Cool.
So yeah, I think actually some of the players were suggesting that we tone down the dogs' damage, so we did that as well, and also we limited the dogs. So yeah, we were definitely responding to a lot of the feedback, like criticism and stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah,
so
I want to
that's
say
that's always helpful.
I want to say back in the alpha, when I played in the alpha, the dogs were available. You could use them in like team deathmatch, and it was kind of a.
Yeah.
Am I right about that? I don't remember.
Yes, yes, you were right. I think we had them for TDM during the alpha, and yeah, to be honest, I don't really mind having them in TDM too much. But I think there was a reason we took them out. I can't exactly remember, but there was a definite reason for it. It's not like something that we forgot to add. But I can talk to my team again about adding it. I'm not against it myself. I think it was I thought it was kind of neat, but there was definitely, or someone was telling, there was definitely some kind of negative feedback to having it in TDM. So yeah.
So one of the viewers is asking, do you plan to release the game in Europe?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that we want to do as a team, because we feel that a lot of our players are actually going to be from Europe. Not to say that North Americans don't really like this game, but I just feel that with CS, there was such a huge community in Europe that it's not going to be good for us to ignore that community. So definitely Europe is something that we are definitely working towards, and yeah, hopefully we can get it done soon. It's really something that we're pushing for.
Flashbang. Nice.
Oh my god, I fucking fell.
Oh my lord! I just blew his head off. So you guys you're streaming right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we actually have somebody playing with us that is in the stream as well.
Alright, cool, yeah. Yeah, so I haven't been playing too much these days, so my skills are kind of shit. But I've been pretty busy with bugs, and I'm working on a new map and stuff. So we're really working on new content to push content out pretty soon. So
Yeah, so that was actually a question I had for you. It's like, what is a typical day of work for you in terms of like working on the game? Just curious.
Pretty much I work on the game probably 12 hours out of the day, maybe, yeah, depending on how much time I have, but it's definitely at least 12 hours, because we're really understaffed. I think as a team we just have like 4 or 5 guys really working on this game, and it's just there's just so much to do, and there's still a lot more that we want to do to bring the game up to the level that we want it to. Like for example, making more levels is something that we're definitely working on. Just making better levels as well, because I think some of the player feedback has been some of the levels that we have right now, they're a bit small, so they're a bit too cramped, and I think that's something that I want to address with our next levels. Just kind of having larger levels, and yeah, stuff like that. And so basically, yeah, I mean, I'm working 12 hours a day, and these days it's mostly just been bug fixes. I haven't been doing much in the area of making new content, like making new levels or new graphics. It's mostly just been fixing a lot of bugs, and I've been trying to get the traffic, like the NPC cars, to work, and so then people can carjack cars in highway. Because I found one of the problems with highways was like once you lost your car, you were just left running on the road, and that was really dumb, right? So adding some traffic on highways should really help that problem, and yeah, I think
just steal another one, right? Just kind of say, hey, police business here.
Yeah, exactly. We actually had it during the alpha last year, and also during the beta during April 2012, and it was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. So that's something that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. Hopefully it'll be ready for an upcoming patch in a few weeks or less, I hope. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Well, speaking of which, since you know, we're talking about the highway thing, and you don't need to give out any spoilers here, but do you have any plans for putting out or publishing another vehicle-based game map or game mode?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure. Highway's been our most popular map from the player feedback. It's been one of the most well liked maps. So it's definitely a no-brainer for us to do more car maps. And you know, to be honest, it was kind of an experimental map. It was kind of like something I wanted to try. I wasn't really sure it was going to work. So I'm really happy that people were digging it. And yeah, it's definitely something that's on the works. And in fact, I can probably tell you that we are working on one right now at the moment. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's get back into the game a bit. Hold on, who's winning? Who's losing?
It's pretty close. 67, 70. We are winning. We are winning.
Yeah, I'm not doing good at all.
All right, GM music is going. Sorry. So he's really good. So we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose a good player. All right, we're gonna lose his frags. Dang.
And you know, speaking, well, you know, we can probably talk about the different weapons there are available. You do have a shotgun slot available. Do you expect to have a shotgun out soon, or?
Yeah, more shotguns. Because right now we just have the one. It's that starting shotgun, which is people have been saying it's really weak, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, you can
it's weak for a reason because it's the starting shotgun. So we're gonna have better ones later.
That's right. I forgot about the starting shotgun because if you want to buy a different gun, that's not available yet. Really have to select it once you get your character.
Well, you already have it. You already have it. Everybody has it when they start the game. Like when you start the game, you start with like 4 guns. Like 3 of them are already chosen, and the fourth gun you choose on your own. Like you get to decide whether you want another SMG or
that's it. Or another. I had 2 Uzis. That's why I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, you can choose that Uzi, or you can choose the assault rifle. I think it's called the K1, the K1A, which is. I recommend the K1. It's a really good rifle. It's very versatile because you can use it in all scenarios. Rifles being so versatile.
I noticed that if
I'm on fire. Shit. Sorry.
If you equip the red dot sight on your gun, you actually don't get to look down your iron sights, but you do have a laser kind of out there. What's up with that? Explain that.
Yeah, it's kind of a touching point that a lot of players have been complaining about. I wasn't really a big fan of aiming down the sights because for me it just kind of clutters the view. I can't really see what I'm shooting at, and I kind of miss that. I enjoy seeing what I'm shooting, and I enjoy seeing the feedback I get from shooting other players. So I kind of wanted to remove that clutter of having to aim down the sights. And
oh, I got it. Never mind.
But anyways, yeah, I'm not 100% against it. You know, maybe further down the line, if a lot of people bug me about it, I might add it back in, or I don't know. I don't want to say anything, then people are gonna like have some kind of petition or something. So
yeah.
But I'm not saying it's impossible for down the line that it might come up. But for now, it's something that it's a game decision, design decision that I made. That
I got you.
Yeah.
And so when you do have those like the red dot sight equipped, then the right click acts as a melee. Am I right?
Yeah, the red dot. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Either if you have a scope, some guns you can actually you can buy like a zoom scope, and if you right click on that one will actually zoom. So the right click it kind of it alternates its function based on what kind of weapon you have. But for the most part, it's gonna be a melee, like a bash.
So somebody on the stream is asking how the ranking system works. What can that do for you?
I think at the moment it doesn't really do anything other than just kind of shows how you've progressed. I think right now we don't have any weapons that are rank specific. So yeah, at the moment right now it's not really doing much of anything, and I'll have to talk to my team about that. We haven't really nailed down what we want to do with the ranking system, because right now it's just sort of just a cosmetic thing, just sort of a way to see how much you've progressed, and it's a good way to see how experienced your teammates are, you know. But yeah, for the most part, at the moment, it doesn't really do anything. No, as far as I know, yeah.
Unless someone has figured out a way to use the ranking system. I know.
What's that?
Yeah, sorry. Well, I know we have like the different riot shields available. Can we use them in the team deathmatch mode too?
No. It's not. No. I don't believe that they're available for that.
So they're gonna work the same way as the dogs do?
Yeah, for the most part, the
Gotcha.
dogs and the shields and the breaching charge, they're not available.
Okay.
And you can roll and kind of get out of the way in the game too. You can actually hit X and roll if you don't get shot while you're doing it.
And that also extinguishes fires. I mean, I know you have. It's kind of hard to get though, fire grenades. But once you get them,
they are.
I can say yes. I can actually brag that I killed Gooseman once in my life. That's cool.
Whoa. And then you can also peer kind of like around the corners and over things. You got the gangster shot going on, like that. And now I'm actually stuck that way, which is quite fascinating.
Actually, to unstock it, you just press Q or E. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh no, my arms are stuck that way.
Yeah, we should give more like points for that.
Exactly, right?
Just style points, you know.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that actually is a good question. So, they're asking whether or not the game is focused on esports. I kind of wanted to know that as well. I mean, I guess maybe eventually. Yeah, like you're saying.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, eventually it's something that we definitely I like to do, because esports is such a huge thing, and it's something that really keeps players coming back for more and more. So. Esports is something that we definitely want to work on at later point in time. But right now, I want to focus more on just making the game fun, for public servers, just in a public gameplay sense, and not so much for the esports. Right? But yeah, esports is something later on that I'd like to look at, and you know, there's certain rules and certain things that I like to do to make it more esports friendly.
Oh. Oh, I got somebody behind the shopping cart.
This is something pretty interesting. Even though you're not that good at killing people, I mean, you can still get awards and you can still get a lot of points just by helping your team out. Is that right?
Yeah. That's definitely something that I wanted to do, because I felt there was a lot of players that weren't really good, and I wanted to give them sort of a way of taking part in the battle and just being a part of the team. You know, it just have them feel more useful. So yeah, we have a lot of things.
Yeah,
like
thank you for that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think me personally, I'm not that good myself either. Yeah, so it's something that I kind of wanted to add for myself, because I don't want to look like a scrub.
So how can I make points without, you know, killing people? That's a hard thing to do.
Oh man. So somebody's asking here, from what he sees here, seems like the aiming may be a little loose, or the recoil on the guns is a little bit too big. Do players do you see that as a common complaint, or is that just kind of something we're seeing off the stream maybe?
No, actually, you know, it's weird. I mean, I think back in the beta last year, people were complaining about the recoil and the spread. It was being they said it was a bit too much, but we actually toned it down a fair bit. And I think what it is right now is actually fairly. I mean, I'm so used to it that I think it's a good balance between CS and you know, Call of Duty. And I haven't really compared it against CS. I think ours is almost the same, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel that it's actually pretty nice. I mean, the recoil doesn't seem to be too much. If you start just, you know, unloading on somebody, then your gun kind of goes crazy, which is nice because it's a realistic feel.
Well, and plus, I think it allows me to differentiate the guns a bit more because the assault rifles are the ones that do that. The SMG, like the MP5 or the Uzi, you can go full auto on that pretty easily. And it allows me to, you know, just differentiate the guns. So if you want to go full auto, if you want to run and gun, I recommend the SMG, like the MP5. And so that's what I'm using right now. And I'm not doing good, but I'm just saying it's something that it's really it kind of you kind of change the way you play based on the gun that you're using. So yeah, not all guns are really easy fully auto.
And so some of the accessories that you add onto the gun are, like the silencer, for example, is that going to actually change the accuracy of the gun?
At the moment, I don't think it does. I think I have to double check the code, but right now it's just really just dampening the sound. But yeah, that's something that I'd like to take a look at later and have hopefully make it so it kind of because in real life, yeah, silencers do generally reduce velocity a bit, so it should reduce the damage a bit. So yeah, at the moment it doesn't really do that. So yeah, if that answers your question.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's hard to. I'm having a hard time playing because there's a lot of people talking on the game as well. So it's kind of like, oh man, I'm busy. G-Man, are you gonna put the game on Steam? Jesus, I already asked that one. Yes. I don't, you know, okay.
Oh man.
Regarding Steam, you know, the thing is, it's not a simple answer, and it's not really. It's not a simple process of putting it on Steam. So, you know, I can't really answer that. I mean, it's something that would help us, I think, but it's a lot of work. You know, it's a lot of work to change. We'd have to make a lot of modifications to the game to put it on Steam. So.
Try to roll out of there.
It's not, yeah, so I can't really say. I can't say for sure whether or not.
Something's burning! I'm burning! I'm screaming like hell!
I see that!
Oh my god, barbecue!
Roll! Roll! Oh
yeah,
my god.
roll! Dude, get it out! Get out! Oh, damn it! Yeah, it's okay,
the screaming was terrible.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh gosh.
Wait, terrible bad or terrible good? I don't know.
Like blood curdling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then again, I mean, if you were on fire, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's realistic.
I recorded my neighbor on that one.
Oh, Jesus. I'm in his place right now.
Did you have to set somebody on fire to record that? Or?
Yeah, exactly. The sacrifices I do for this.
That's how you got it realistic.
Yeah, I know. No, it's actually, I downloaded it from some website. There's a site with a lot of burning sounds. So.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
It caught my attention.
Yeah. But yeah. That's what the fire extinguisher is kind of helpful, but you know, it's not everywhere, so. But sometimes when you have the fire extinguisher, it's pretty useful for like smoke screens and putting fires out. So you know. So there you go. Lesson learned.
It's functional and interesting.
Yeah, I use it sometimes for smoke screens. If I don't have a smoke grenade, I'll just actually use it to you know, just as a human smoke machine, kind of just walk in there.
Or an escape. You can shoot it and just get the heck out of Dodge if you need to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So.
Oh no. I saw a flash grenade and I died. Instantly.
Yeah. Trevor Leonard is owning this shit. Oh.
How does the spawn system work in the game? Do you spawn randomly, or do you actually are there spawn points within the map?
There's actually spawn areas within the map. So in this particular map, there's 5 or 6 areas that you spawn from, and generally it tries to spawn you in an area with your teammates. But if your area gets overrun with enemies, it'll switch to another area. So Yeah. Uh-oh, somebody said it's broken. What happened there?
Yeah.
No.
It's my roommate. He's playing a different game. Different game is
Oh,
broken.
oh shoot, really? What game's he playing?
He is playing ArcheBlade right now. It's an indie game that is it's kind of a fighter.
Okay.
Interesting type of game.
Yeah.
Very early stages of development that we kind of introduced him to, or vice versa.
Oh, okay. ArcheBlade. So, okay, so we're doing